Welcome to the Tarot Cottage. My name is Amy. I'm here with a pick a card reading for you. Welcome back to my beautiful returning subscribers. Thank you guys so much for your beautiful comments. Thank you for your support here and your presence on this channel. Be sure to drop your comments below because I will be drawing one more name before the holidays for my free tarot reading giveaway. So be sure to drop your comment, leave your, even a little emoji is fine. Make sure you hit your notification bell if you do so that I can notify you if you're chosen the winner. And if you have stumbled across my channel for the very first time, I do pick a card readings on this channel. So join us, get cozy, pull up. We're going to have a little chat today because we're all friends when we gather around my table. And I do offer a chance to win a free tarot reading for the subscribers on my list who leave me comments. And all you have to do is drop a comment beneath any of my videos this month for your chance to win. Be sure to hit your notification bell if you do so as well, because I do notify you via the comments section that you are the winner. And I send you very clear indications on how to reach out to me to get the ball rolling. But for today's pick a card topic, we're looking at the connection on your mind and what are their secret feelings and current thoughts of you. How does this person currently feel? What are they secretly holding inside? We do have 3 piles to choose from today. Pile number 1 with the beautiful Queen of Pentacles and the yellow flower. Pile number 2 with the Emperor and the blue flower. And pile number 3 with the Justice and the white flower. So whichever pile or piles are calling out to you, there may be messages waiting, and my timestamps are listed below. I'm going to jump into pile number 1. Again, today's topic is all about the person on your mind. What are their current feelings and secret thoughts of you? Pile 1. Hello, pile number 1. You were drawn to the yellow flower. You were also drawn to the beautiful Queen of Pentacles, and this is your reading. What are their current feelings and secret thoughts of you? Now, whenever I see this beautiful Queen of Pentacles, I think of Venus. I just think of a goddess energy. So first of all, they're very much focused on you as an attractive entity. You are beautiful. You are attractive. You don't have to be the divine feminine. This is all about energy. It has nothing to do with gender, but they just find you very physically appealing. There's nothing about you perhaps that they don't like or that they don't find alluring. There's also something very capable about the Queen of Pentacles. She can sometimes be in a leadership role in her life, whether it be at work or at home. She is someone that is smart and capable, not just attractive. She's not just a pretty face, but there's something intimidating sometimes about her. It's like sometimes I'm intimidated to approach because she has all of this going for her. Now, she makes it look easy. It doesn't mean that it is. It doesn't mean that it is easy. So let's take a look here and see, how does this person currently feel? I'm going to use the Labyrinth Tarot for you to begin. What are their current feelings and secret thoughts for pile number 1? The person on pile number 1's mind at this moment. They also think you have a beautiful mind. I just heard a beautiful mind. And I just got the impression of a hairnet, and that could be, that's not for everyone, obviously. That's just going to be specific for someone. We have the 5 of Wands starting out your reading. I'm already feeling a sense of jealousy that creeps up on this person. They don't have a right to perhaps be jealous over you, but they do get very restless and jealous when they think about you with other people. It's like they want to impress you. We have the Justice, and we have the 10 of Wands coming out with the Justice as well. And it does feel like this person has been holding feelings for you for quite some time. And they're always using certain things as excuses, like they could be using position as an excuse or timing as an excuse. It's all trickling down to fear, though. It doesn't matter what they're using as a scapegoat. It's all coming back down to fear. We have a Libra energy very strong here. And they're referencing, like they're referencing your bottom. They're referencing liking that about you, liking your back, you're behind, liking your backside. Now, they're also referencing perhaps position being an issue along with the obstacles. And that's something that really grinds their gears or really gets in the way of progress for them, is what's going to happen if I walk through this doorway? How are you going to respond if I tell you how I feel? What are going to be the consequences in the practical realm if I tell you how I'm feeling? What's going to happen to our positions? There could be a work element here for someone watching. And you could be in some type of leadership role at work. That could be why the weight of the world is on their shoulders. We have the Five of Pentacles here. And you are being heralded with this person as a temptation. They don't feel like they have a lot going for them, or they definitely pale in comparison to you, in their opinion. They're also afraid of losing, being rejected, or losing something practical. They say that if they follow you, they could lose a lot. If they follow this truth of how they feel, they could lose a lot. We have the Two of Wands. They are also, this is something that perhaps that you do flirt with or communicate with on a regular basis, because they enjoy that a lot. They really like talking to you in a fiery way, or if it's just teasing, playful energy between the two of you. And those moments empower them. It makes them feel very confident about themselves. It gives them this impression of like, well, maybe they kind of are attracted too. Maybe they feel the same way. Maybe this isn't just all in my head. That could be also one of the reasons why this person gets fearful of the unknown, is they worry that it's all one-sided. There's a feeling about being overworked. So again, there's a reference to the work realm. And we have the Strength, Leo energy. Back of deck is the Ten of Cups. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. There definitely could be a work realm connection here. This person, again, there could be a boss-employee dynamic, or you could be mutuals, but I do feel like the Divine Feminine might be holding a position of some type of authority here, or leadership role in this moment. It's like they don't like going to work, but you make it survivable. They don't like being there. They have like, I keep getting this feeling of a period of depression, or somebody who's gone through a period of like ill health. It could have been in relation to their mental realm, or to their mental health, for instance. But you make it easy, or you make it easier. In a perfect world, this person would be in a relationship with you. And they've had these feelings for you for quite a long time too, because they want quick results. They want results now, but they can't have them now. And they do feel like it's greedy. For some reason, they're worried about greed and looking greedy when it comes to you. They're crushing on you so hard, Pile One. Your current feelings and secret thoughts, please. But it's like they can't have you. It's like I can look at you, but I can't touch you. And I feel like they're struggling with this attraction, to be honest with you, because it sort of monopolizes their focus, because they're really crushing hard on you. We have the King of Wands. Could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. An emphasis on Leo. Emphasis on Libra as well. This person is also focused on protection. Very protective element. They could be protecting their position, because there could be actually others attached to you, or others attached to them. They don't feel like they can tell you how they feel. That's why they feel like some of these thoughts and these feelings have to remain in secret, because they don't feel like they're capable, or they don't have the confidence. Knight of Cups. But they definitely try to put themselves or present themselves to you in such a powerful way, in a energetic way. They try to be kind to you when they're interacting with you during these flirtation cycles or communication cycles that you go through. And if this is involved in the work realm, they could talk to you daily, for instance. And they're wearing big masks. They're trying to keep their feelings hidden, but they're also letting them out a little bit too. They want to be presented to you as someone very generous, and someone who's going to like do anything for you. Like, this person's presenting themselves as someone who would give you the shirt off their back, but I feel like they would only give you the shirt off their back. We also have the Page of Pentacles. And they know that there's going to be further opportunity. There's going to be continued opportunity here for them that's going to test their strength. They do feel like they have to armor themselves or guard themselves against more communication. Even though they want some more communication, it still puts them in this position of feeling vulnerable. We do have the Page of Cups here and the Fool. And the Page of Cups is really referencing popping up out of the blue, new emotional opportunities, or their feelings for you just arising when they didn't expect them to. But now it kind of pushes them, this unexpected energy pushes them to this precipice. It pushes them to take a leap of faith towards you. And it could result in new emotional starts. But there's the justice. What happens if we do? How will you receive them? Will they be received kindly? Will it create a physical upheaval? And some of this physical upheaval, if there are no third parties, they could just be concerned about gossip, work dynamics, things like that within the work realm. What are their current feelings and secret thoughts, please, of pile number 1? We have religious factors. Influenced by religious upbringing and spiritual path. Now, when I see the religious card, I do often think of like marriages or commitments, but they're not necessarily based in love. They could be based on culture, expectations. Staying optimistic about your love life, positive thinking will bring you romance, and let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from other people. This could be the type of person that does consider you a friend. Or you might consider a friend in this environment. It's not friendship. They're not even showing me any cards of friendship. They may have talked about you to other people in the work realm, perhaps. We have here a new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. And they do want to conjure you up. Like you are the vision. They want to hold it. They want to physically hold it. They want to hold their vision so that it comes into fruition, because you're like this ideal. You're like the whole package. And part of them, it's almost like they're separating the 10 of Pentacles here or 10 of Cups to the 5 of Cups and the 5 of Cups. And how it's not that there are no solutions. It's that the solutions might be challenging because of religious factors, because of a lack of optimism ultimately. And they don't feel like now is the time. We have to trust the timing. Time is not running out. And we have Star Family. You're part of a team of souls. Call in support. Now, I'm almost getting a sense of like a call center for someone watching. Again, very individual to somebody watching. The work realm being included here. But also family being a factor for some watching. Commitment cycles. And just a natural sense of the two of you hitting it off right off the bat from the very beginning of your connection, feeling really connected to each other, and there could be a reason for that. You could be picking up on past life energies. And we have many past life energies that will come and circulate back into our current experience. Not all of them are romantic from the past, but they all serve some type of function. What are their secret thoughts, please, for pile number 1? This person on pile number 1's mind. What are they secretly? I keep dreaming of the past. And perhaps a time and place when they were free to explore the connection in any way that they wanted to. I'm working on finding a way to you. I just thought, keep your chin up. I'm scared that I've missed my chance. They are in this regretful energy, and I feel like you could be in the same boat where you're wondering if it's even possible. It's not that it's impossible, it's that it's challenging. They feel like they are being driven by responsibility in this moment. And I'm too afraid that you will reject me. And they're wondering if the risk will be worth the cost, ultimately. I'm watching your social media, but I also feel like they are watching you. I want to hold your hand. Home is wherever you are. And there's an emphasis on the Queen of Pentacles being able to make and create a stable home. You would never guess that I still think of you. So they're very, very good at wearing masks around you as well. Back of the deck says, you came into my life and you changed absolutely everything, on the back of that deck. What are their current feelings and secret thoughts of pile number 1, please? We have the Fish, Pisces. They do feel like you guys are going in circles. They're speaking about karmic movements, and they're speaking about the higher self and intuition and having to trust our intuition. You having to look beyond immediate appearances to see their truth because they're wearing masks in your environment. We have the Owl, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy coming forward here. And there's something about observing you in a silent way. When the Owl swoops in, it's very silent. We have the Gazelle, and the Gazelle looks at us like it's being caught like a deer in the headlights and sort of being frozen in position, frozen from fear or frozen from intimidation. But this person, they anticipate talking to you more. They anticipate seeing you more. They want all of that to happen. And they also know that they're going to have to kind of armor themselves up against the influence that you do create, because you trigger them to want movement. You trigger them to want momentum now. And they know that now's not the time. Let's get a couple more message cards from this person. What are their secret thoughts, please? They definitely have a fiery thought towards you when it comes to physical action. Let's talk about sex, baby. And it's not fair. I was so unfair to you. I'm not being honest with you, Libra energy. Sometimes I do think of the work realm with the Justice. They also feel like it's unfair that they could meet someone like you, that they could be attracted and not have the freedom to move. So they don't quite understand why you were brought into their experience when you did, or when you were, because they still feel chained to an attachment or chained to their past. This is also highlighting their attraction to you and sort of being drawn to you like a moth to a flame, not really having control over that. Because I just heard the heart wants what the heart wants. It says, I'm trying to figure out what to do. I'm weighing out my options, holding space for you. They don't know how they're going to be able to escape their position or to be able to create change yet, but they're like, I have intentions. I know that I want that opportunity. And they also know that it's going to test their strength when they're ready to be vulnerable enough to bring that forward. Because they have inspiration, they have intention, Pile 1. They have a new initiative, and they want to bring forward this new initiative, this new idea, this new prompt towards you, because they still are convincing themselves that you might be the key to that abundance. They know that there's some work to do to get to that abundance, but they have a focus on you. And you are the inspiration that leads to change. Let's get a charm bowl, please, for pile number 1. What was the very last thought they had about pile 1 today? The Devil, the Temperance, the Queen of Wands reversed. Now, the Temperance is speaking about a state of limbo where we feel stagnant and stuck, perhaps, again, chained to respective pasts or chained to attachment in this moment. They weren't feeling very confident. And they were really curious about your side of things. They weren't feeling very confident, and they were worried about not being able to follow through, not having enough strength to break free of attachments. In the bowl today, we do have the red stem rose, the letter P and W, H and M, E, D and S for letters today. We have the good luck charm of the ladybug. We have the ice pick. I do think of the Queen of Swords and chipping away at a cold exterior. We have Leo energy. We have 2. Live, laugh, and love. And I always think of kitchen signs, like putting it in a home and kitchen. We do have here the siren of the mermaid, and there's a temptation, but there's also empowerment associated with you. Empowerment associated with your position. The 4 of Wands and the creative canvas. So this could be a very mutual feeling between the two of you as well, Pile 1. All right, that is what I have for you today, Pile 1. I hope that it resonates with you, and you can drop your comment below and leave your comment. Hit your notification bell if you would like to be entered for a chance to win a free reading. You can also check out my link for Etsy for a personal reading. And I hope that you have a beautiful day, and I hope that you come back here and visit me at the Tarot Cottage. Hello, pile number 2. You were drawn to the blue flower. You're also drawn to the Emperor energy, and this is your reading. What is the person on your mind's current feelings and secret thoughts of you? Now we have the blue flower here with the Emperor, and there could be some regrets when it comes to this person. There is something very protective surrounding the Emperor energy right now, and I'm getting a lot of boss energy actually right now, fatherhood energy, that type of like leadership role with this person. Very strong Aries element. And there is something about perhaps this person wanting to preserve this connection or wanting to preserve something in regards to this connection. But they are very secretive. They're sitting upon information that they know to be true, information that perhaps could empower them towards you if they were to take a stand of some kind. So let's take a look here. I'm going to use the Impressionist Tarot for you to begin. What are their current feelings and secret thoughts for pile number 2, please? The Emperor is very good at maintaining a mask of stoicism, maintaining a mask of secrecy. It's like he's the ultimate game face. So this person may be a hard nut to crack. We have the Two of Cups. We have the Empress. And this is like the exact energy that they want. The Empress, the Emperor, and the Two of Cups. This would be the perfect scenario for this person. A relationship with you. Feeling that the two of you are completely connected. She's holding a key in her hand. So this person may feel like you are the key to true abundance. We have the King of Wands coming out with the Hanged Man. Very strong Aries element to this person. A very protective energy. Very protective energy. And the truth is that this person has kind of surrendered to how they feel about you. It just feels like it is what it is. They're kind of defensive about it. It's not that they're going to do anything to change their focus on you. It's that they could be very also defensive towards the solutions. They think about you all the time. Like you're always in their crown. And when they think about you, they're fantasizing about expansion. Like they're fantasizing about what it would be like to create clearance, to trust in their intuition to guide them to you. Because now they're showing me the Frog. We have the Ace of Pentacles, or the Two of Pentacles. And I do feel like this is very, very mutual. I feel like the two of you almost tiptoe around the truth. It feels like it's obvious to both of you that you're both holding space for each other. Even if this isn't some type of disconnect, there's a energy around you that feels very mutual. But it also throws you both off balance. We have the Four of Wands. Twin flame energy. Back of deck is the Star. Aquarius, we have the Ten of Cups. This person, you may not be in complete disconnect, but they do watch you on the internet. You may even communicate on the internet occasionally, or you have in the past at this moment. And I feel like this person really wants more, but they're just not ready yet. And I feel like they have really strong intentions towards you. I feel like it's obvious, though, between the two of you. This cover on the boat is covering the sun up. It's stopping the sun from shining through. So it's really stopping clarity. But there's a protection element surrounding it as well. So this person's like protecting themselves from clarifying how they feel about you. And it could be because they have to make a decision, because they aren't able to come forward in this moment. Let's clarify this message. Because you are the Star of Aquarius. You are kind of what they hope for. You're what they're wishing on. You feel far away, even if it's not physically. It's like you're energetically far away, or you could be far away. And it's like I didn't recognize who you were to me until that space was created. Until it felt like it was too late. Because there's the Judgment. In a perfect world, this person would go back to the past and they would change everything so that the two of you ended up together or would be together in this present moment. When they think about bringing forward their truth to you, though, it makes them feel so vulnerable. You can see all of these naked people being called out. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Some of their feelings and secret thoughts circulate around you and around how physically attractive you are. They are highlighting somebody who works on themselves. You could go to the gym, for instance, or really work on your hair and your makeup, just the way your attraction in general. They're highlighting somebody who deserves to be on a pedestal. Like, this is the conclusion that this person has come to. You deserve to be up on that pedestal. And they want you. Like, that's full stop. They want you. They don't know where that consequence will bring them, but they want to fill an immediate need. That is what their fantasies and their thoughts are circulating around in this present moment. They're dreaming and they're fantasizing about you right at this moment. They want to be able to charge forward without worrying about what the consequences will be. Here is the Page of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. And if this is in a physical disconnect, that's where the watching element comes in. They can't help but hold space for you because they're viewing you. They're seeing what you're up to. They're seeing how good you look. It makes them want you more. It makes them feel very restless, but they're saying, what will happen? What is anchoring us? Is it a position that we've invested in? Is it the divine feminine's position? Is it the divine masculine's position? Is it a combination of the two because we're on twin flame journeys at this moment? Because they don't feel like there's anything they can do about how they feel about you. They feel like it just is. The two of you, the Emperor and the Empress, you just are that duo, that yin-yang duo. And they do feel like they've learned a lot because of this connection, even if it's in disconnect right now, even if it's in no contact, or if, again, you've had limited contact online. They're watching you online, but they also feel like they've learned a lot. And they may have recently learned about even your position or about attachments for you or for them. Like, they just might have learned something very recently about you that has given them reason to think that it's more challenging than they thought it would be to achieve more. And their dream, I just saw the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Cups. Their dream is to reconnect. Their dream is to tell you how they feel. Their dream is expansion. They may not be able to commit to it at this moment. Here, the Three of Wands, they can't commit to it at this moment because the challenges are still present. But there's a determination in this person where it doesn't feel over for them, and they really want there to be some type of process, whether it be clarity, whether it be closure. Because there you guys are again, Emperor and Empress. This person just wants an opportunity. It's like, just give me a chance. Because there's a thirst in them that they feel like only you can quench. It does feel like a very physical thirst that they're focused on in the present moment. And I do feel like a lot of their thoughts and feelings in this present moment are a whirlpool of want, a whirlpool of desire, and wanting to fill that immediate need. What are their current thoughts and feelings, please? Current thoughts and secret feelings for pile number 2. We have here, lead the way. Be a leader, show others how it's done, and you can help others. We have the Hanged Man right in the center of your reading, and this is number 12. They are concerned that they have already lost their opportunity, or if they don't kind of speed things up, they're going to lose the opportunity. That it's just going to literally go the way of the dodo. They are emphasizing the magpie and having a lot to say. We have clock time, time pressure, and in a rush, and that's what they feel like. The momentum of time is starting to speed up, and they are worried about timing in this moment. They also know that they can't go back. That's what they wish that they could do, is to go back to the drawing board and start again, but they know that they can't. They have to be in the present. They have to deal with what obstacles are reserved for the present in this moment. And they feel kind of pressured by the sands of time. They feel a little bit pressured by what they're feeling called to surrender to in this moment, which is action. And they're asking, they don't want to create upheaval for you. They don't want to create upheaval for themselves. But it just feels like it is what it is. The Empress, the Emperor, the Empress, the Emperor. Like, it just feels like the two of you, in this person's opinion, belong together. And it's been a while for some, especially if it's been in disconnect. We have the cheetah. I just saw the nightingale. This person does regret not saying something in the past. They have a lot to say now. And it feels like they're waiting for the perfect opportunity when everything aligns up in perfection to be able to express how they feel. But if, just like the cheetah who can only sprint and can't long distance run, it has to be ready and waiting for an opportunity so that it can take advantage and better its situation. And it feels like they're watching and waiting for an opportunity to come forward. They also want to come forward in a way that is going to be, I don't want to say seamless because they know that that's not possible, but they want to make it as comfortable for you as possible. We do have the owl observing energy. I think of Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And we have the tiger doing something risky and taking a chance. This person has intentions, pile 2. And they're highlighting the divine feminine with the tiger as well. But now they're showing me Shere Khan with the fire attached to the tail and not being able to escape it. So this person just can't escape. They can't escape these thoughts of you. And I don't even feel like they would want to if they could. What are their secret thoughts, please, of pile number 2? I am creeping your social media. I just got a wave through my solar plexus. Like I almost felt empowered by that. And you may feel empowered by the fact that this person sees you, is aware of you. I'm sorry if I hurt you. And we have, could you forgive me? So in the past, a lack of action or someone who acted like they didn't care. Were they passive? Did they act like they were not even noticing you in the past of this situation? Did you ever feel the same? Because I do think about that last day a lot. And at this point, I'm just going through the motions in life right now. I am so frustrated with myself in this situation. I feel like they're mad at themselves. They're angry at themselves. I want to see you so badly. But my attraction to you is way more than just the physical. Back of the deck says, reality has hit me like a ton of bricks. And that's a very painful revelation and realization. Let's get a few more message cards here. From the Cottage Divine Masculine Oracle. I'm very afraid of rejection, and I feel like this fear has followed them from the past as well. I feel like they gave the impression of being ignored or overlooked. I didn't realize what love was, or I didn't realize I loved you until it was too late. What are the secret thoughts, please, for pile number 2? I'm forever yours. And this person really feels that way, pile 2. I can't get over that the Emperor and the Empress came out for you twice together. Like you were made for me. I did not follow my heart. And you consume my thoughts. Back of the deck says, I dream of being reckless. Knight of Wands energy. I just want immediate gratification. I want to fill this thirst and fuel this need that I have for you. Let's get a charm bowl, please, for pile number 2. What was the last thought that this person had for pile number 2 today? The very last thought that crossed their mind today. Cancer energy, the Chariot. King of Wands, again, fire. Aries, very strong with this person. They could definitely be an Aries energy. The last thought that this person had was about a lack of confidence in the past and an opportunity that they had for movement in the past that they did not take. They're carrying some of that conflict with them, and there's a little bit of a chip on their shoulder about that. But I feel like they're making progress. I feel like they used to deny their role or the part that they played. Because Spirit says this person's a little stubborn, but this is progress for them. Ooh, we have the Buddha. This person's in preparation for something. They are preparing something towards you, pile 2. W, V, and F. They are speaking about you being a key player and playing a crucial role in their awakening, in their ability to see the truth about the divine feminine versus divine masculine journey and the twin flame journey. They're talking about you playing a critical role in that. And they're saying that they had to go through a spiral of a lot of different pathways in order to finally ascend. Like, it took them a while to get there. Very kind of stubborn, earth-driven energy. I'm also feeling a lot of Taurus energy coming through. And it says here, do as you would be done by. It's almost too simple, but it's all you need to get by. And that's the biggest lesson here that they've learned, is that if I'd just been more generous with you, then we would be in a completely different situation right now. Pile number 2, that's what I have for you today. I hope it resonates. If it does, drop your comment below for a chance to win a reading with me. You can also check out my link for Etsy for a personal reading if you feel called to. That link is below as well. And I hope that you come back here and visit me at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope you have a great day. Hello, pile number 3. You were drawn to the white flower or to the Justice card, and this is your reading. What is the person on your mind's current feelings and secret thoughts of you? Now, Justice here can speak to Libra energy. First of all, they are highlighting how gorgeous you are. Every time I see this card, I think about Foxy Cleopatra and being a whole lot of woman. There's an emphasis on the lower back. There's an emphasis, and there could be like a tattoo or something on the lower back. So just take that as it resonates to your situation. That won't be for everyone. But there's something about you holding a place of empowerment, being like a force to be reckoned with, or at least that's how they see you. You representing something huge to them. You representing a huge opportunity, you representing a huge attraction, and you deserve to be standing there. Look at this beautiful woman. You deserve to be standing there. And this Justice is speaking about the truth, and she's standing in front of this huge fire. And so this is representing the reality, the truth of how they feel, and how they could be lying in wait. Maybe you're waiting for them to reveal it to you, some type of clarity coming in, which is why you were drawn to the white flower. But they're just speaking about the reality, the truth of who you are. And I feel like they almost have a clear perspective of who you are because they're so abundant in their gaze. Like, they just think that you're the best thing since sliced bread. And that's the truth of you. You don't see that all the time, but they have a clear perspective of the truth of you because they see it. A whole lot of woman. That's what I keep hearing. I'm Foxy Cleopatra and I'm a whole lot of woman. They're talking about honesty and directness. This could be qualities that you have. What are their current feelings and secret thoughts for pile number 3, please? We have the Two of Wands, decision. And this is the Wildwood Tarot. For anyone that's interested. We have the Eight of Arrows, struggle. This person has been sitting on a plan or sitting on an inspiration, focused on you for quite some time, and they just are trying to build up the courage to perhaps shoot their shot. We have the Six of Cups. The Archer, the Chariot. Literally shoot their shot. And we have the Knight of Swords, the Hawk. Back of the deck, we do have the World. And we have the King of Swords, the Kingfisher. This person, pile 3, they are trying to build up the courage towards you to reveal themselves. This could be a friendship, actually. Sometimes the Six of Cups, it says reunion. It could be a friendship from the past. So there could be a lot of different scenarios that are floating in with the collective gaze, because I am reading for the collective today. So there's going to be a lot of different energies that are coming in that will relate to different scenarios. So part of the scenario that I'm picking up on in the present moment is someone who is longing for a reunion, but perhaps is having a challenge to achieve that goal. because of position, because of decisions that we have brought ourselves to in this moment, you know, the passage of times, there's been a changing of seasons. This person has grown, they've evolved from the knight into the king. So there's been evolution, which means that with this evolution have been the passages of time and certain investments that have been made. But with this investment, with the passages of time, they have made some very keen observations, and they've observed that whatever it is that they've invested in, it doesn't feel the way it felt when they were with you, or it didn't feel the way that you made them feel. It pales in comparison to that. And so it's like they had a plan, they made a decision in the past, they executed their decision, and now they're kind of regretting that decision about which path they entered into with you. Now for others, for a secondary message here in the collective, this could be a friendship in the present that they made a decision to enter into a friendship with you, and now they're stonewalled there. It's like they're friend zoned, they don't know how to get out of that position, and they've been holding back from shooting their shot. This could have been a scenario that had been applied in the past that they're now thinking about all of the time, circulating through their brain about where they went wrong in this connection in relation to you. But they know the truth now, and that's the most important thing, is that they know the truth now in relation to you. The problem is that they say the truth will set us free, but we have to set the truth free first before it can then free us. And that's what they're struggling with in this moment. We have the 10 of Pentacles. We have the Judgment. And these are all supports to my main answer. They just add extra fuel. We have the Page of Swords. They are talking about going to school together in the past. So you may have been classmates. You may have come of age together, went to high school together, for instance, for someone watching. They're also talking about observing you, watching you, learning a lot from this connection. We have the 5 of Wands. And we have the Ace of Cups. Now this person, their thoughts and feelings surrounding you, Pile 1 or Pile 3, is about a momentum towards action in the future, but they're trying to choose their priorities and eliminate the distractions that are getting in the way of momentum. There is a big challenge ahead, I feel like, for this person to be able to find their way back to you, or find their way back to truth. Because even here with this maze, it kind of feels like one of those lineups at Disneyland where they're just trying to save space. So we're all lined up like cattle, we're all lined up like chattel trying to go through this system, and it makes you feel like you're not getting anywhere, you know? So it's like it took them a long time, or a lifetime perhaps. They had to build a whole life before they came to the conclusion of the reality of like, oh, right, that's who you are. That's why that felt like this, and that's why this feels so different. What I'm experiencing now feels so different than what I experienced when I was with you, and I want to grab that back. I want to get a hold of it again. I want to feel that way again. But in order for that to happen, they have to face the truth of how they feel. And the truth will set them free, but first they have to set that truth free first. Here at the Justice, again, Libra energy. And this is a truth that does sting, but in order to be anointed, they have to drop their guard, they have to drop their defenses, and they have to start to come up with a solution. Now, we do have the 10 of Pentacles here as a support to the arrows and the decision, and we have the 10 of Cups, and they do feel distinctively different in this moment. So your person is really thinking about the choice they have to make in relation to investments, the investments they've made with you when it comes to friend zones, when it comes to the placement that they put themselves in your situation right now. But they also have decisions to make about the practical concerns, the situations, the relationships, the hurdles that are in the way at this moment in time to achieve their goals with you. And they do feel like now it's the difference between, okay, this is what I'm experiencing, this is the plan I originally made, and I found security there. Maybe there's some abundance there, but is it emotional abundance? Am I just fitting in this environment? And is this the environment with you that is truly empowering? Is this the environment where I find my sense of belonging? And do I have to sacrifice the practical in order to achieve that full glory and that full spectrum? They feel like you are the key to that. But they feel like they also have to hold back for now to overcome the challenges. They have to eliminate the distractions before they take the action that they want, because they want to make the transition as easy as possible, if possible. It may not be 100% possible to make it an easy transition here. I will say that it's this person's jealousy that really sparks them, this restlessness that they have. They don't like being separated from you. They don't like the idea of you and other connections, for instance. Like, they just get jealous really easily when it comes to you. What are their true thoughts and secret feelings, please? Current thoughts and secret feelings for pile number 3. We have yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated, and we have passionate love, strong emotion. And it's the same fire that looks like it's standing in behind Foxy Cleopatra here. Now, the yoke, they feel tied down by their environment, but I heard equally yoked, so you may both be, invested in an environment right this moment. That's why the Justice may have come out twice. You could be in a very paralleled position, whether it be at home. And this position could create, a certain amount of depression. And when we feel depressed, we're not able or capable to create a plan of action. We feel limited, we feel stuck, and that's where the Judgment comes in. When they feel limited and they feel stuck by the challenges, it's a call for us to be more vulnerable and for us to be more honest with ourselves than ever, to clear out the imbalances that have created the stuck energy. This person does feel like they are in an environment that doesn't support them, emotionally speaking. We have secret admirer watching you. There's an innocence surrounding it too, with the 6 of Cups and with all of these cherry blossoms. If this was a friendship from the past or a current friendship, they don't want it to stay innocent. And I feel like you both feel mutually tied back or held back, because you're both perhaps worried about practical losses and the reality there. And we have here waiting for news, package, or letter. This bird perched reminds me a lot of this hawk being perched. The Knight of Swords is supposed to be in action. It's not very common that we see the Knight of Swords sitting perched waiting. He's usually already in action for us. And so they want to take action. They feel like taking action towards you will be leading them to new emotional beginnings, but they feel like they have to wait for this moment because affairs with the family, financial pinch, and someone new that wants to come into your life. So a new person entering into our life. When I do see the lobster, I think about shedding the old. I think about transition, where I'm shedding my old shell and moving into something brand new. But there's a vulnerability associated with that too, because the lobster spends a period of that time hiding until that new shell starts to harden. So there's perhaps a situation with commitment cycles, 10 of Pentacles energy, and that's what's going to cause the delay. But they believe that you are the key to lighthearted times, carefree times. They fantasize about that. You're like an escape. They escape to thoughts of you. What are their current feelings and secret thoughts of pile number 3, please? We have courage and sanctuary. They don't feel like they ever let you into their truth. They don't feel like they let you into their sanctuary. They're also speaking about sanctuaries that we've created for ourselves that now, which were meant to be empowering, and now there are boundaries that have to be broken. And having the courage to kind of pick the roses amidst the thorns. This is what they're tapping into. Strength, Leo energy. And we do have the Wizard of the Woods focus. Now, whenever I see the Wizard of the Woods focus, I think of the Hermit, Virgo energy, and I do think about somebody who's taking careful, calculated steps towards you. They may be baby steps, and they may take some time to execute, but they have intention, and they do intend on using that intention. We have freedom on the back of the deck, and this is the death cycle number 13. Freedom from position. They feel like you will be helping them to achieve freedom over that sense of fitting in and finding their sense of belonging. But it could include a death cycle for you or for them, and they may know that, which is why they understand that they have to eliminate the distractions and prioritize the next step. secret thoughts of pile number 3, please. New love, a new person. They keep talking about new love on the way. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Now, this could be the investments with other people as well. And getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond will deepen, and let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from other people. The Six of Cups was in the center of your reading. A deep sense of friendship overall with this pile, whether it be someone from your past or a current friendship that wants to evolve into more. Either way, this person wants change. They don't want it to stay the way that it's staying. They know the truth about how they feel. Spirit says it could be very mutual with the truth of how you're feeling as well. And it's just a matter of time, perhaps, before they come forward with some type of clarity or movement towards you in some way. Now, your guides will never force you, but they do encourage you to allow good things to happen, allow transition. Let's get some clarity here with some message cards. What were their secret thoughts, please, connected to their feelings for pile number 3? Do you even see me that way? How do you feel? Because I know that I just want you all the time. And they just feel that pressure all the time. We have this coming in the reverse. They don't have a lot of confidence there. I don't feel like this has happened, but they do wish for an intimate relationship with you, despite the fact that it's kind of innocent now, the friendship of the Six of Cups. It's not just about that for this person. Like the Six of Cups will speak about an emotional connection, but that doesn't mean that they don't want it progress. They want some sort of progress. We have reach out. They feel like they have a lot of complications that stop them from reaching out here. And every time they think about reaching out, we have yeah, nah, and we have I want you to choose. It's like every time I think about telling the truth, I wonder how you're feeling. And so I hesitate. Ooh. I want you to choose, but I don't want to lose you in any capacity. This is interesting because, again, they're applying it to the past, but they're also applying it to the present. Back of the deck says, you're so beautiful, what do you need me for? And do you ever think about me too? Do you think about me in the same capacity? Or is it all in my head? What are their current feelings and secret thoughts, please, for pile number 3? I have no right to, but I get really jealous over you. You don't see it, but I think you're perfect. And I've changed. So if this is someone from your past who is focused on a reunion with you in the present moment, they want you to know that things have shifted and changed for them. I can still hear your laugh. But this is taking forever. I just saw you don't know what you do to me. Oops. You don't know what you do to me. Coming out a second time. It's like I said what I said. I'm afraid that I've already lost you. I know that I messed up back then. And best friends, I miss that, is coming out as well. I just saw I want to see you so badly. Let's get one more. I just saw the separation is painful. There is something so special about you. And I don't know how to let it go, is on the back of that deck. Pile number 3. Let's get a charm bowl for you. What is the very last thought that this person had about pile 3 today? The very last thought that crossed their mind regarding pile number 3. Nine of Wands, the Sun, and the Three of Wands. So the last thought that they had today, pile 3, was this frustrating delay and them holding back and recognizing now perhaps in a very vulnerable way. It's almost bittersweet, this revelation in these thoughts of like, I just felt vulnerable, but not taking action has made me feel even more vulnerable. So they were really focused on the frustrating delay, and they're getting tired of waiting. There's an exhaustion that's coming in as well. We do have the paperclip. I think about schooling or education. I also think about the work realm. We have the cupcake, wanting my cake and eating it too. It's like in a perfect world, I could have it all. We have the double-edged razor, so this could be very mutual. The truth here could sting for both of you in this connection. And the clarity as well over this connection from the past, or over a connection that needs to evolve out of a friendship in this moment. We do have the Knight of Pentacles with this stone. I do think about the Knight of Pentacles with this stone because of it looks like the plow has gone through on this perfect field. And they're talking about patience being a virtue, and they're speaking about responsibilities getting in the way. We have and we have the sweet results that await with self-sacrifice. And then we do have the fish bones reverse, the white fish bones. I do think of the Ten of Swords, but it's the more optimistic version of the Ten of Swords. And in the reverse, it does speak about forgiveness, moving on, closure issues, and cycles in this connection. And having to formulate a new plan of action towards our goals if we want to achieve more here. All right, that's what I have for you today, pile 3. If it resonates with you, please drop your comment below for a chance to win a reading with me. You can also check out my link for Etsy for a personal reading if you feel called to. And I hope that you come back and visit me at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope that you have a great day.